Are you struggling to find clients for your AI and automation business? Imagine turning that struggle into a steady flow of clients that are eager to work with you and the solutions that you provide. If you're in the AI and automation space, you know how powerful these tools can really be. But the real challenge is connecting with the right clients who need your expertise and who are willing to listen to what you have to say. So if you have ever wondered why some businesses effortlessly seem to attract the right clients, while others are constantly chasing them, this is the video for you because I'll speak about the strategy that you should be taking in your business. My aim is that by the end of this video, you'll have a step-by-step roadmap to consistently attract and secure clients for your AI and automation business. You'll, number one, learn how to identify your ideal clients. Number two, you'll learn how to create irresistible offers. Number three, you'll implement smart marketing strategies. And number four, you'll master the art of closing deals. Now, I understand that this is a lot of stuff to cover in the video. So this will be a broad overview of all these concepts. If you want to learn more about any of these specific sections, feel free to let me know in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to dive deeper into each of these individual sections. So let's start with identifying your ideal client, because I feel this is where most people go off track right from the get-go. This is my question to you. Have you ever felt like you're chasing the wrong clients? And this would be a different answer, or what is the wrong or the right type of client is a different answer for everyone. But if you have ever felt this, then it's time to fix it. The first thing I want to speak to you about is niching down. And many people have different takes on this. The way I see it is that it's not about working with everyone. It's about working with the people who need you the most. And when you put yourself in this position, people see you as an authority. And when they do, they are, number one, more likely to listen to what you have to say. And they're more likely to be better clients in the sense that they pay on time, they respect your opinions. So better clients all around. And the way I see it is that it is similar to when you go to the gym. Lifting the wrong weight in the gym feels heavy and it feels exhausting. But if you have the right weight, I would say it's a great workout. It's empowering. You feel good. You feel that you are making progress. And in a way, this is the same thing. Focusing on the right niche, focusing on the right weight are pretty similar. When you focus on the right weight, it allows you to do the exercise right. It allows you to grow, and it allows you to have a great workout. Focusing on the right niche allows you to, number one, create targeted and effective solutions. And it allows you to get better at what you do. So each and every iteration causes you to get better at your craft. And another analogy that I want to mention is that when you go fishing, you generally don't go with one type of bait. You go and you try different baits. You see which one works better and which catches the biggest fish, the best fish. And in a way, starting with a wide net when it comes to finding clients is similar to this. Starting with a wide net allows you to pay attention to who responds best, because at the end of the day, your ideal client might surprise you. You might have an idea about what or who the biggest or the best fish is, but once you get out into the market, you experiment, then you start getting a better idea of who that best client actually is. So what I say is, don't be afraid to test different clients, test different approaches, and you're always refining your niche. If you are just starting out in the AI and automation world, chances are that you don't necessarily know what is the best offer that you can make. So by doing or by having this iterative approach, it allows you to really drill down and find the right people. What I'll also say is about creating content, which I'll get to in a second. But the good thing about platforms like YouTube is that you get a lot of insights. And when you start broad, you really are able to see what resonates. And then you can use things like YouTube Analytics to help guide your chosen niche. For instance, if you create a video about, I don't know, automating email responses that gets a lot of views, in a way that is a clue that people are really interested in that specific subject, in that specific service. And then you can double down on that. So here are some key questions to ask yourself when it comes to finding your niche. Number one is, what type of businesses do I enjoy working with? Number two, what problems do I solve best? And using this approach allows you to go from broad into something that is more specific. Another question to consider, who do you really want to help? And what specific problems do they need solved? How would it feel to only work with those types of clients? Clients that truly value your skills. And these are questions that you keep asking yourself over and over again. And I feel that with each iteration, each time you ask these questions, you get kind of one step closer to finding the best, the right answers. And then, once you know who you're targeting, it's time to move to step two, which is building an offer that makes them say, take my money. And this might sound like a cliche, but clients will really be happy to give you money when they understand that you've created something for them and that will really help them. This would be something that makes them say, this is exactly what I need. And let me show you, or let me describe how to create an offer that makes clients go, this is really for me. So first of all, your clients don't just want automation. They want more time, they want less stress, they want bigger profits. And you need to show them how you can deliver that. I was once talking to a business owner who spent hours sorting through emails every single day. And when I asked him what he would rather be doing, his answer was clear: growing my business. And this is where automation stepped in. So I wasn't necessarily selling automation. I was selling a solution to his specific problem, and automation and AI just happened to be the method through which that problem was solved. And this is a very, a small distinction, but it's a very important one. So if I were to go to my screen here, this is what I want you to consider. So what is the problem that the business owner has? What is the real solution to solve this problem? And then consider your method, which helps to provide this solution. So let's say that the problem is a cluttered email inbox. So cluttered inbox. The solution is email auto replies. So as soon as an email comes in, then that email gets auto replied to immediately, which means that this solution solves the problem of a cluttered inbox. Which also means that if you have a method that uses AI and automation to solve this problem or to provide a solution, then by definition, it's a clear yes, because it's a solution to a problem that the business owner has. So in a way, you're not selling the method, you're selling the solution, and this specific method could be anything else. It could be AI and automation. It could be, placing a person in a business that deals with email and an overload of emails in your inbox. So the method, in a way, is irrelevant. What matters is the solution to this specific problem. And again, it's a very small distinction, but it's a very important one. So that is how I would approach that whole thing. And clients will invest when they see the value. Your job is to highlight how your service saves time and drives their growth, if that is what they really want. In a way, it's like a toolbox, right? In a toolbox, you have many different tools. When you can hand clients the exact tool they need to fix their problem, that is when the magic happens. And this is also a process of testing and refining. So, think about your first offer as a draft. And with feedback, this kind of keeps evolving until it becomes a masterpiece. So don't be afraid to start with something small that you are testing. With feedback, this will become something better. With more feedback, it will become even better. So it is a process that you iterate and get better at over time. It's not something that you get immediately right out of the box most of the time. If you are, then that is great. More power to you. But it's also an iterative process. And what you want to do, or another way of thinking about this, is that you're not building a skyscraper from day one. You are simply building up different floors. And when you have a great base and a great first floor and a great second floor, and you keep doing that over and over again, you will eventually build your skyscraper. So that is one way to think about this whole thing. Now, let's speak about the next thing, which is a great offer needs great marketing. And in this next section of the video, I want to explore how to get your message out there. Again, there's a lot of different ways, a lot of marketing strategies that you can employ. But the question to ask is, what's the fastest way to get your offer in front of the right people? Let me show you how to do that. The first thing to consider is starting with a problem and your solution. Again, we've spoken about this, but think about this. If you start with a problem and the solution that you can provide, then you don't need a website. You don't need a social media presence. Initially, if you are solving a client's specific problems. And here, I just wanted to mention that I landed my first client by solving a friend's business problem. I didn't have a fancy setup, I didn't have a website, I didn't have a populated social media channel. I went to the business owner and I solved a specific problem, or I showed that I could solve a specific problem. Once the business owner realized that, then I got hired. Again, no website, no social media. So don't feel that you must have those. And in a way, don't use those as an obstacle that not having them might bring up. So don't say, I will get my first client when I get a website. No. What I would suggest is get your clients, get work, get business going, while at the same time thinking about what you want to have on your website. There's nothing wrong with it, and I think it's something you need to have in the long term. But it's not something that you must have when starting out. Now, let's speak about creating content. And I feel that many people do it wrong when it comes to creating content. They just create content for the sake of creating it. They are not trying to answer specific client questions. What you want to do is create content that gets clients to come to you. In a way, the content should be like a lighthouse. The brighter your content, the easier it is for clients to find you. For example, a video on how to automate your invoices in 5 minutes can attract businesses that are looking for help in that specific niche. So if you provide solutions to, businesses to help with their accounting, that is exactly the right type of content to create. And in a way, it goes back to what we were saying earlier. Businesses have a problem, you offer solutions, and your method is AI and automation. So they have problems with their invoicing, you provide these solutions. So by creating content about these problems and the solutions that are available in the market, you attract the right type of clients. And then that makes it easier to sell your method, which is AI and automation, or whatever it is that you are selling, whatever it is that your business provides. Okay, let's keep going. Now, there are also different ways how to attract clients, right? One way that I do so is personalized cold emails. And the focus here is on personalized cold emails. So it's on personalized, not just cold emails. And this is key. You're not just sending out bulk emails that are generic and you have a spray and pray approach. You send an email that says something along the lines of, I noticed that your business does X. I can help you save time, can help you make more money by providing Y solution. And when you have this type of approach, the numbers, obviously it's a numbers game, right? So you can't just send 10 emails, 100 emails and expect to get clients. But the good thing is that every no gets you closer to that next yes. So in a way, you should be looking forward to those no's because you're getting closer to getting business. That is how I approach cold emails. There's all that can be said about cold emails, about sending emails that land in the inbox, about staying safe when it comes to your domains, your emails. So that's a whole other video or even a video series in and of itself. But know that cold emails still work if you do them right. And the high level overview is that these cold emails need to be personalized and sent at scale. So those are the two main factors that I would consider. Then there's social media. It's a great way to get clients as well. So you can answer questions in LinkedIn groups. You can comment on posts about automation. The moral is that you need to show up where it matters. In other words, you need to be where your clients are. If they are asking questions on LinkedIn, be the one who answers them on the platform. If they are on Instagram, be there. If they are on, I don't know, whatever the platform is, you need to be there. So let's move on to the next section. And here I want to speak about three important things: what you do, who you help, and how to contact you. So this is important. When you're creating content, these are three things that I think should be included in some way, in one way, shape, or form, in all of the contexts, in all of the content that you provide. What you do, so I help these types of business owners do something. Who you help, so be more specific. Instead of saying business owners, say, I don't know, creative marketing agencies or Instagram influencers. The more specific you can be with that specific statement, then you attract the right audience. So this in a way is the opposite of what I was saying before. You can create content that is broad if you are trying to bring in people on a channel like YouTube. However, when you are then speaking about what you do, it pays to be specific, because the people that will progress to the next step will really identify if that is who they are. So what you do, who you help, and how to contact you. So you can say, I don't know, send me an email, fill in this form, reach out in direct messages, whatever it might be. It's a good idea to include this. Now, we spoke about marketing, right? So marketing brings leads in. Then it's time to close those leads and turn them into paying clients. So in this next section, I want to talk about this. And for this, I'll speak about two, frameworks that I really love. The question here is, what if I told you that asking better questions and following a specific framework could seal the deal almost every time? So if you're doing things right, people are already coming to you knowing what you do and knowing that you are the right person to help them. So by following a framework, which is called the Closer Framework, created by Alex Hormozy, I feel that this is a great, simple framework, and simple is always great, to help you go from getting someone on a call, getting someone in a conversation, understanding what they need, and actually showing them that you can help them. So this is a 6-step process, so CLOSER, that combined with the Socratic approach, which I first heard about mentioned by Dan Henry. And this was the method that Socrates would use when having discussions, which involves asking the right questions. So the combination of these two, I feel, really solidifies the closing process. So let's speak about the Closer framework first. So C stands for clarify. So let's go back to the notes here. So CLOSER. So C stands for clarify. So here, what we are doing is starting by clarifying their needs and understanding why they are there, right? So clarify why they are on the call. What are the issues that they are facing? Then we have L, which is label. So when you can label someone's problems, when you can label their challenges, it builds trust right away, because they understand that you understand their problems better than they do. So the process here is to allow them to arrive at the conclusion that you can solve their problems, that you understand their problems. You're not just dishing out solutions to anyone and everyone. You take the time to clarify what the problems are and then labeling them properly. The third thing, so an overview simply means that you are asking questions to understand what they have done in the past. What are the things that they've tried that haven't worked for them? So that's the O in closer. Then we have S, which is sell or sell the vacation. So you can say the system will save you 10 hours a week and cut costs by $500 a month. And sell the vacation. And this is very important. You're selling the vacation. You're not selling the product's features and benefits. You're selling the destination, right? The example that Alex Hormozy mentions is that many people, if they are selling a plane ride, yeah, that's my plane, I think it was to Maui or to Hawaii, instead of selling the destination here, which is the island or the place with the sun and the sea, they sell the airport security. They sell everything that needs to happen before they get to their dream destination. This isn't what you should be selling. You'd be selling the vacation, which is the sun, the sea, the fun. So that is sell the vacation. Next we have E, which is explain away their concerns. So explain away their concerns. This can be done in multiple ways. So you can say first, I don't know, when you sign up, we'll set it up for you. You don't need to lift a finger. Then we will train your team to use it. And finally, we'll provide 24/7 support to ensure that everything is working right. And finally, we have reinforce their decision. Say something like, if you're worried about it breaking, I'll monitor it for 3 months. So anything that might put their mind into fight or flight should be addressed at this stage. So make the person feel like they are doing the right thing, that they are taking the right decision. So if you want anyway more detail about this, go look up Alex Hormozy's closer framework. What I want to say is that when you combine this closer framework with the Socratic method, that is when you get irrefutable evidence. And this is how you get clients to arrive at their own conclusions. For example, ask questions like, what tasks in your business feel repetitive or time consuming? Because this helps them identify their own pain points. Another question, how does spending time on these tasks affect your ability to focus on bigger goals? Again, this highlights the cost of manual work versus doing it automatically. Number 3, what would you do if you had extra time? Or what would you do if the time that you are currently spending on these tasks suddenly becomes extra time because all these tasks were automated. Here you're guiding the people to visualize the benefits of automation. And again, you're not telling people what the answers are. You're gently guiding them to the questions that you ask. Another question, how much money or time is this problem costing you every month? This is a way to quantify a specific problem, and it also creates urgency that something must be done to fix this problem. Question 5, what's stopping you from solving this problem today? So this reveals objections that you can address that currently are stopping them from moving forward. So imagine for a second a desk that is buried in clutter. And then imagine it clean and organized. Which one feels better? This is, again, a quick question that is visual, right? You get people to imagine the before and the after. Having to do things manually versus having things done automatically for them in their business. When you can use this type of line of questioning, it's easy to drive people down the path you want them to go down without you actually making conclusions for them. And if you've heard the expression, people love to buy but not sold, it is in a way what we are doing. So with these strategies, and here, let me just go back. Yep. So with these strategies that I discussed with you, closing becomes a conversation and not a struggle. And that is what I want to leave you with as we wrap up this video. So now you have the tools to get clients, to grow your business, and to make automation work for you. There's no more excuses for why you can't get clients, because in this video we'll learn how to find the right clients, how to create great offers, how to come up with effective marketing strategies, and how to close deals successfully. What I want you to do is take these thinking about how you can apply them in your business and actually apply them. And if you found this video useful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Share this video with others that might find it useful. And in the meantime, check out the links in the description for more ideas of how I can help you in your own business. I'll speak to you in the next video.